In the year 330 AD, a city was reborn, and with it, an empire that would leave an indelible mark on history. This was no ordinary city, but Constantinople, the city of Constantine, a name that echoed the ambitions of an emperor who dared to envision a new capital for the Roman Empire. It was here, on the shores of the Bosporus, where east meets west, that Constantine laid the foundations of an empire that would endure for more than a millennium. But Constantinople was more than just a political capital. It was a beacon of the Christian faith, a testament to Constantine's conversion and commitment to Christianity. The story of Byzantium is intertwined with Constantine's life. A man of vision, he saw in Christianity not just a faith, but a unifying force. He championed the cause of the Church, convened the First Council of Nicaea, and under his rule, Christianity spread across the empire like wildfire. But Constantine's influence didn't stop at the empire's borders. His adoption of Christianity would shape the course of history, steering Europe towards a future dominated by the Christian faith. In the east, his city would stand as a bulwark against the encroaching forces of Islam, preserving the Christian identity of the empire for centuries to come. Yet the early years of Byzantium were not all about religious fervor. There were power struggles, political maneuverings, and military campaigns. The empire was a melting pot of cultures, a place where Greek philosophy met Christian theology, where Roman law met Eastern traditions. It was a place of contradictions, a place that was both Roman and Greek, Christian and pagan, Eastern and Western. The dawn of Byzantium was a time of great change, of shifting alliances and emerging identities. It was a time that saw the birth of an empire that would shape the world for centuries to come. An empire that would leave a legacy in art, architecture and law. An empire that would echo through the corridors of time long after its fall. Thus began the journey of an empire caught between the East and the West, a beacon of light during the so-called Dark Ages. Fast forward to the 6th century, the Byzantine Empire, under Emperor Justinian, reached its pinnacle. Imagine a time when the world was a chessboard, and Justinian was the grandmaster, skillfully maneuvering to expand his influence and power. Emperor Justinian had a vision to restore the glory of the Roman Empire. He embarked on a grand mission of reconquest, setting his sights on the Western Roman Empire that had crumbled under the weight of its own decadence. Justinian's trusted general, Belisarius, led the charge, reclaiming vast swathes of territory. North Africa, Italy and parts of Spain were once again under Roman rule. This was a time of expansion and growth, a time when the Byzantine Empire shone brighter than ever before. But Justinian's ambitions didn't end there. He sought to leave a lasting legacy, a testament to the grandeur of his reign. So he embarked on the monumental task of codifying Roman law. The Justinian Code, as it came to be known, was a consolidation of centuries of legal thought, a testament to the empire's commitment to justice and order. This code would become the bedrock of Western legal thought, influencing generations of legal scholars and shaping the laws of nations for centuries to come. And if that wasn't enough, Justinian commissioned the construction of one of the most magnificent architectural wonders of the world, the Hagia Sophia. This grand cathedral, with its stunning dome and ornate mosaics, was a beacon of Christianity and a symbol of Byzantine might and sophistication. Its breathtaking beauty and grandeur still captivate us today, a lasting testament to Justinian's ambition and the zenith of Byzantine achievement. But the golden age of Byzantium was not just about territorial conquest, legal reform, or architectural grandeur. It was about the spirit of resilience, the quest for knowledge, the pursuit of justice, and the commitment to faith. In the midst of chaos, the Byzantine Empire stood as a monument to order, civilization, and Christianity. But, as is the way of all great empires, the Byzantine Empire too had to face its dark age. The 7th and 8th centuries brought a series of challenges that would push the empire to its limits. The Byzantine Empire was under constant threat from outside forces. Most notably, the Islamic conquests presented a formidable challenge. The rise of Islam in the 7th century resulted in a loss of territories for the Byzantines, including Egypt and the Levant. This was not just a loss of land, but a loss of vital resources and trade routes. The empire was being chipped away at bit by bit by the relentless march of the Islamic forces. But the challenges were not just external. Inside the empire, a religious controversy known as iconoclasm was brewing. Icons, religious images used in worship, were a significant part of Byzantine culture. However, in the 8th century, a movement against the use of these icons began to take hold. This was not a simple debate over religious practices. It was a struggle for power, a divide that cut through the heart of the empire and threatened to tear it apart. The iconoclast controversy, as it came to be known, resulted in a period of instability and conflict. Emperors rose and fell, each taking a stance on the issue, and the empire itself was divided. Those who supported the use of icons were persecuted, creating a climate of fear and distrust. The combination of external pressures and internal strife proved to be a formidable challenge for the Byzantine Empire. The once mighty empire, a beacon of culture and learning, was now a shadow of its former self. Territories were lost, resources depleted, and the unity of the empire was fractured. Yet in the face of these challenges, the Byzantine Empire did not crumble. It held on, weathering the storm of the Dark Age. The people of Byzantium, despite the challenges they faced, held fast to their beliefs, their traditions, and their identity. The empire that once stood strong was now on the brink of collapse, but its spirit remained unbroken. Rising from the ashes of despair, the Byzantine Empire experienced a resurgence under the Macedonian dynasty. This golden era, known as the Macedonian Renaissance, marked a period of cultural, economic and military renewal during the 9th and 10th centuries. In the midst of a world still caught in the post-Roman turmoil, the Byzantine Empire, under the Macedonian dynasty, began to re-emerge as a beacon of civilization. The Macedonian Renaissance was a time of flourishing arts and science, a revival of classical learning, and a reassertion of the empire's military might. Let's delve into the cultural aspect first. The period saw the revival of classical Greek learning, which had been somewhat dormant during the preceding Dark Age. The works of ancient Greek philosophers like Aristotle and Plato once again made their way into the intellectual life of the empire. Byzantine scholars also embarked on a mission to translate these works into their vernacular language, thus making them accessible to a broader audience. In terms of economic growth, the empire prospered. Trade routes expanded, and the Byzantine gold solidus became a widely accepted currency, bolstering the empire's economy. Cities grew, and Constantinople, the empire's vibrant capital, became a hub of trade and culture, drawing people from across the globe. The military aspect of the Macedonian Renaissance cannot be ignored. The empire, under the leadership of emperors like Basil II, also known as the Bulgar Slayer, regained much of its lost territory. Byzantine forces pushed back invaders, stabilized borders, and even embarked on campaigns of expansion, restoring the empire's prestige and military prowess. The Macedonian Renaissance was a time of revival and growth for the Byzantine Empire. It was an era that saw a resurgence of the empire's cultural, economic, and military strength. The empire once again became a beacon of culture and knowledge in a world still grappling with the aftermath of the fall of Rome. All stories, no matter how epic, have an end. For the Byzantine Empire, this end came in the year 1453. The Byzantine Empire, once a beacon of power and culture, found itself surrounded by the burgeoning forces of the Ottoman Turks. A formidable empire in their own right, the Ottomans had long set their sights on the Byzantine capital, Constantinople, a city of immense strategic and cultural significance. By the mid-15th century, the Byzantine Empire was but a shadow of its former self. Years of internal strife, economic instability, and constant warfare had left it vulnerable. Its once vast territories had been whittled down to a few pockets of resistance, with Constantinople standing as the last bastion of Byzantine authority. The siege of Constantinople began on April 6, 1453. For 53 days, the city's defenders held out against the relentless assault of the Ottoman forces. But the Byzantines were outnumbered and outgunned. The Ottomans, led by Sultan Mehmed II, possessed a formidable arsenal, including a colossal cannon known as the Basilica, which could hurl stone balls weighing more than half a ton. Despite the odds, the Byzantines fought with a tenacity that was nothing short of heroic. Led by their emperor, Constantine IV Palaiologos, they stood their ground, refusing to yield. But on May 29, 1453, the unthinkable happened. The walls of Constantinople fell to the Ottoman onslaught, and the city was taken. With the fall of its capital, the Byzantine Empire collapsed, marking the end of an era that had lasted for over 1,000 years. The fall of Byzantium was not just the end of an empire. It marked a seismic shift in the balance of power in Europe. It heralded the end of the Middle Ages and paved the way for the dawn of the Renaissance. Even in its final moments, the Byzantine Empire remained a symbol of resilience and endurance. Its legacy, like its fall, is a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity, ever persistent in the face of adversity. While the Byzantine Empire may have fallen, its legacy lives on. In the realm of art and architecture, Byzantium left an indelible mark. Byzantine mosaics, with their distinctive gold backgrounds and intricate designs, can be seen in churches and museums across the globe. They pioneered the use of the dome in architecture, a feature so grand and striking that it became synonymous with the Byzantine style. The Hagia Sophia, with its enormous central dome, remains a testament to the architectural genius of the Byzantines. But their influence extended beyond the visual. The Byzantine legal system, a codification of Roman law, served as a foundation for many modern European legal systems. The Justinian Code, named after Emperor Justinian, who initiated its compilation, was a monumental achievement that preserved and organized centuries of legal thought. It influenced civil law traditions throughout the world and continues to do so today. In the sphere of religion, the Byzantine Empire was a bulwark of Christianity. It was the seat of Eastern Orthodoxy, which remains a major branch of Christianity. Byzantine religious art and iconography, distinctive in style and rich in symbolism, continue to influence Christian art across the globe. Perhaps one of the most important legacies of the Byzantine Empire was its role in preserving classical knowledge. After the fall of the Western Roman Empire, much of the knowledge of the Greeks and Romans would have been lost if not for the scholars of Byzantium. They preserved and copied ancient texts, ensuring that the wisdom of antiquity was not forgotten. This preservation played a crucial role in sparking the Renaissance in Western Europe. Yet, the Byzantine Empire was more than the sum of its contributions. It was a vibrant, complex society that stood at the crossroads of Europe and Asia, Christianity and Islam, antiquity and the Middle Ages. The echoes of the Byzantine Empire still resonate today, a testament to an empire that stood at the crossroads of history. The Byzantine Empire, a blend of Roman political structures, Greek culture and Christian faith, stood for over 1,000 years. From its dawn, it was a beacon of wisdom and power, reaching its zenith in grandeur and influence. Yet even the mightiest of empires must face their dark age. The Byzantine Empire was no exception, weathering invasions and internal strife, only to rise again in the Macedonian Renaissance, a period of cultural revival and military success. But as all things must, the empire eventually fell, leaving behind a legacy that has echoed through the ages. Its influence on law, politics, art and religion can still be seen today, forever imprinted in the fabric of modern society. The Byzantine Empire's story is a testament to human resilience, innovation, and the enduring power of culture. In the annals of history, the Byzantine Empire stands not only as a powerful state, but also as a civilization that shaped the course of the world.